Hey guys, it's Mike. I want to do a little sale video here. As you can see, I have quite a stack of both Blu-ray and DVDs that I would like to sell. Probably just to people here in the US, mainly because shipping would probably be too crazy. But if some of my Australian or other friends want to help with shipping, that's fine. Shipping will be $4. Well, it'll vary. If you only order one, then of course it'll be just whatever media mail is. That's what I'll mail them out. But really, what I'd like is if you see something you like, get up to $10, and then it'll be $4 shipping. But whatever. I do have a large variety of both horror and non-horror. $2 for most DVDs, $3 for Blu-rays. So let me know in the comments below what you want, and I'll take them off the list. All right, so first is an unopened copy of, here, let me get this situated here, Sherlock Holmes. It is unopened. It is the one with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. All right, next, an unopened copy of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Blu-ray. Here we have Rio. It does have all of the discs, and it does have the digital copy as well. And it does come with a slipcover. So yeah, that is Rio. Once again, Blu-ray's $3. I have like 5 different versions of this movie, so I do not need this Blu-ray. It is open. Didn't cost very much. It hasn't been watched very much, so it's in really good shape. The Jennifer Aniston movie Boy Next Door comes with a slipcover. I'm not good one-handed, guys, or at least not with this anyway. All right, so we'll do that. It comes with everything, including the digital. So that is that movie. This is an awesome documentary about Joan Rivers. I have a copy of this already, so I don't need two. So yeah, Joan Rivers Blu-ray. It's called A Piece of Work. I have a copy of Blockers. It has been watched a couple of times, but it is well. They all work really well. All right, another Blu-ray, 500 Mile Per Hour Storm. It has been unopened. This was a duplicate copy, so yep. Casper Van Diem and Michael Beach. The Fault of Our Stars, factory sealed. Happy Time Murders has been watched, but it is in good shape. Hold on just a second here, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties here. All right, that's Happy Time Murders. I also have 22 Jump Street, still factory sealed. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. Not quite sure how Jonah Hill got top billing, but whatever. Great movie, Hidden Figures. Watched a couple of times. The Violent Kind, this was a horror pack movie that I just had no interest in, so it's never been opened. Halloween 4, this is a duplicate, still sealed. The Pyramid, I watched this once. It was also a horror pack. It's a pretty good movie, just not my style of movie. Same with Army of Frankensteins. I watched it once, got it from Horror Pack. I'm not a Frankenstein, werewolf, zombie, any of those. They're kind of not my thing. So, Chillerama. This was one from Horror Pack as well. That if you enjoy anthologies and you enjoy weird movies, you'll like that one. This is actually a pretty good movie. Way of the Wicked. It stars Christian Slater, sort of. He's not in it real long. Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. This one was actually okay. I liked the first Cabin Fever. I hated the second one. This one was pretty good. If it doesn't sell, I may end up keeping it. But right now, I'm just trying to make some room. Curse of Chucky, sealed. So anything that's says it's in there is in there. I got the whole set, so I no longer need that. Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, unrated. I have a duplicate, so this one is unwrapped. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, factory sealed. I got several types, or several versions of that, so I really don't need it. Same with part 3 and 3D. Part 2, and then the movie Some Kind of Hate. So all of these are factory sealed still. So those are the Blu-rays. So I went through my non-horror and horror. So here we go with the DVDs. Sideways, I got this on Blu-ray, so I really don't need this anymore. Great movie. Thomas Hayden Church and Paul Giamatti are just awesome, as is Sandra Oh. It's just a good movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, it's factory sealed. I have this on Blu-ray, so I don't know why I picked it up on DVD, but I don't need it. 16 Candles, I replaced with a Blu-ray, still in good shape. Life of the Party, replaced it with a Blu-ray, so I don't need it. Flashdance, same thing, replaced it with a Blu-ray, so I don't need the DVD anymore. Hollow Man, this is a deluxe version, so it's in a little box, and it's in a real thick case. Once again, replaced it with a Blu-ray. 7, replaced it with a Blu-ray. Of course, this is that awesome Brad Pitt movie. I'm not the biggest Brad Pitt fan, but he has a couple out there that I like. Youngblood, I love Patrick Swayze, but I lost all interest in Rob Lowe, so this one isn't even open. This is an old 80s classic, Rat Pack movie. What were they called? The Brat Pack? Yeah, I think they were called the Brat Pack. All right. Replaced Dante's Peak with a Blu-ray. This is probably one of my all-time favorite action disaster movies. Linda Hamilton, of course, from Terminator and all those good movies. This movie is pretty good. It's called, well, I can't really see it because of that thing on there, but it's called Dead Easy. Good movie. Stars Richard Grieco. But yeah, interesting. This is a duplicate, the 12 Men of Christmas. I collect Christmas movies, and so I saw this and picked it up and did not realize that I already had it. You know how that goes. I do that quite often. Another one of my favorite action movies, Twister. Once again, this is factory sealed. I got the Blu-ray. And then Speed. Once again, this one is got several discs. Decent movie. All right, so now the horror DVDs. We have Prom Night, the original. I have this, not only the Scream Factory, but several other versions of this, so I do not need the blue DVD anymore. The original Friday the 13th, still with the good old rental store. I believe this was Hollywood Video. Maybe not. It might have been Movie Stop. But I don't need that anymore. Here's part 3. The final chapter. Part 2. We may find others as we go along. I don't know. Here is Nightmare on Elm Street 3, still wrapped. Apartment 212, decent little movie I got from Horror Pack, but it's just not my cup of tea. Here's Friday the 13th 4-pack. So you have Friday the 13th Uncut. You have Friday the 13th Part 2, Part 3 in 3D, and Part 4, the final chapter. That I'll probably let go for $4. Kiss of the Damned, another horror pack, but I'm not a vampire movie person, so I don't need that one. Rise of the Gargoyles, this was a fun little creature feature. If it doesn't sell, I may end up keeping that. This is a duplicate, one of my favorite kind of indie horror movies, I guess. It was an after dark horror fest. It's called Dark Ride. Really creepy, good slasher movie. Kind of a cheesy sci-fi channel movie, but I loved it. It's called Scarecrow. It has little Lacey Charbet in it. She's just as cute as she can be. She does like 1,000 Hallmark movies a day, but they show her with big boobs, so I guess she's got them. Okay, the next one is Infected. This too was not a bad movie. I liked the entire cast, even though most of them kind of get killed off pretty quickly. But yeah, that was a good horror pack. Blair Witch Project, I can't watch it. I'm going to get it on Blu-ray eventually, but another movie from Horror Pack that just did not interest me at all. It was called Needle Stick, so it is still wrapped. End of Days, this is a high def DVD. Fun little monster movie, but I'm not that big of a Schwarzenegger fan anymore, so yeah. All right, Bad Milo. Yeah, just another Horror Pack movie that I just had no interest in, so. All right. The Woman in Black 2. I love The Woman in Black 1. This one did not thrill me as much. Okay, so we have The Happening, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie. Not too bad. It was all right. It I don't know, kind of fell flat for me. Sinister. This is an unwrapped copy of the movie. The Bad Milo is also unwrapped. All right, The Faculty. I love this movie. I got it on Blu-ray. Great little monster movie. Invasion movie kind of thing. White Noise 2 is a duplicate for me, still wrapped. The Amityville Horror is a duplicate for me. This one is still wrapped. The Omen, I got a set, so I don't need this. It is still wrapped. Tall Men, I don't know. I probably should have given this one a watch, but it didn't look like anything that would interest me, so it's still wrapped. Boogeyman, I love this movie, but I got a collection with the whole slew of them. So Sorority Row, I picked this up at FYE because it was a couple bucks, and it just has different artwork on the front, and I kind of like that. But if you like those slasher, girl in danger kind of movies, you'll like this one. I knew there were some more Friday 13th in here. Okay, so this is part 4 and part 5, or I'm sorry, part 5 and part 6. A New Beginning and Jason Lives, still wrapped. This is part 7 and part 8. DVD. It is unwrapped only because I needed to watch Jason Takes Manhattan one more time. Just to see if I liked it or not. All right, New Blood, all by itself, unwrapped. The Butterfly Effect collection, so both of them are on here. This is actually a duplicate, so I have no reason to keep that one. It is still wrapped. Another HD DVD of The Skeleton Key. Girl in the Photographs. I watched this on Netflix. It was okay, but I don't really have to have it in my collection. It is still wrapped. House on Haunted Hill. I like this version. I like the original version, but this version is fun too. I've got some interesting kills on there. And then last but not least is my DVD version of Jaws 2. So once again, if you're interested in any of those, just let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate it if we could get up to $10 for shipping. Otherwise, it's just like I'm paying you to take these, which may end up happening anyway. I may end up just donating them. So let me know if there's anything you want. Once again, DVDs are $2, except for the Friday the 13th 4-pack. I'll do $4 for that. And the Blu-rays are $3. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.